Hello everybody and welcome to COEW Wrestling episode 1 of season 4. And it is now starting off this show back at our normal venue in England. And it is going to be an 8-man battle royal for the number 1 contender. Well, the what fuck? How did he get that pyro in the building? That is probably not up to fire code at any stage, at any point. But we have the Jester in the building from COEW Wrestling last time. And, you know, I'm lost for words already. We're back at episode 1 of the series of this season, and we're going to be doing this weekly. It's good to be back, and at the moment we have the Jester in the ring. Now, if you don't know who Jester is, a very new addition to COEW Wrestling. He was part of a match in COEW Wrestling Empire's Revival, where he actually was in the match of the night and put up a hell of an effort in the showcase match, and he is now entering this battle royal, this 8-man battle royal with the likes of Darby Allin, Trick Williams, Wesley, I think. I could be wrong. I don't think Wesley's in here, but I do think Cedric is. Yeah, this is an all-star battle royal. Now, to put into context with this match, at the special show, obviously, there was a ladder match that had a lot of contestants, and almost everybody immediately lost because Pete Dunne decided, I can't wrestle this brother, and then grabbed the title, and nobody thought it would be a good idea to, get the man who's taking the belt off of the, place that is hanging from down so that then the match can continue. So, instead, COEW Wrestling Management has decided that we are going to have a battle royal to determine the number 1 contender for Pete Dunne's championship that will face him next week on COEW Wrestling. And that's what this match is for. We have Darby Allin here. Darby has appeared on COEW Wrestling before, many of times, but this is, I think, his first proper chance for a title shot. I know he appeared in the initial Flyweight tournament, but yeah. And Kyle O'Reilly making his way down to the ring. Kyle O'Reilly, accomplishments that I will list here. He is a multi-time COEW Wrestling Tag Team Champion. And I think he has won the COEW Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. I remember at some point he won that. I could be wrong, which is very bad since I've literally commentated every single one of these shows. And you can fact check me in the comments or in chat if anybody has reference on that. But Kyle O'Reilly, nevertheless, has been very much an accomplished wrestler. And him going into the Flyweight Championship division, if he goes against Pete Dunne, they are both matched technically in the ring. Both of them are very much technical wrestlers. They can submit you in many different ways. Pete may be a little bit more advanced than Kyle, but even then, Kyle has his kickboxing background, or not really kickboxing, just his MMA background that he has learned from, and is dangerous with strikes as well. And seeing them both wrestle, I honestly, I must, as much as I must be unbiased on these shows, I would not want to think about, I would not be disapproving of seeing that match happen. But speaking of which, another person who was on COEW Wrestling Empire Revival and actually lost the match that had the aerial assassins in it, it is now Ricochet. Ricochet having his first singles match in a long while, by himself without Will Ospreay in the Aerial Assassins tag team, and he is going for the Flyweight Championship. And honestly, Ricochet embodies the Flyweight division a lot more than a lot of the wrestlers that we have had. And as just like that, I'm already doing flips in the ring, posing in front of the crowd. This man is... he's the one and only, I guess. Like, he is possibly would outpace Pete Dunne if he was in the match with him, but you know, again, he's only really won tag matches. This is his first time in a while being in a singles competitor or in a singles capacity. Our next challenger coming out is one of Pete Dunne's oldest best friends, former stablesmate of British Strong Style. It is Tyler Bate. And that introduction name card is way different than I would have expected. Did not know that he had a special one. But Tyler Bate coming out here. One of the youngest champions ever in a company with the 3 letters that we're not going to name. Being at 19 years old, winning the inaugural United Kingdom Championship. In the first tournament that they did there. And maybe he's here to win titles again. Tyler Bate has had a spotty run in COEW Wrestling. He has won a few matches and has lost a few matches. British Strong Style mate with Trent Seven as well in tag team scene. But Tyler looking to get that win, looking to become champion again, and maybe fighting against his former friend in Pete Dunne. Maybe even dragging him back to the light, who knows. But these two have had history and they know each other inside and out. And our next contestant coming into the ring tonight. The lights are shining bright for this man. It's a little bit orange, but it is shining bright nonetheless. It is Orange Cassidy making his debut again at COEW Wrestling Empire Revival. And Orange Cassidy, former champion in different companies. We can talk about his runs with the International Championship in the other company. But I personally would like to say that, like, his showing at the last special show that we had, it wasn't great, but nobody really had a chance to show off what they had. Because, you know, Pete Dunne won it in, like, less than a minute. The entrances combined were longer than the actual fucking match itself. So, Orange Cassidy, this match right here, we're going to write off the last match they had. This match is to show who he is to the audience of this show. And to show it to anybody who doesn't know who Orange Cassidy is. Orange Cassidy is an elite level athlete. He can trick people into thinking that he's a lazy wrestler. That he doesn't care about what happens. Or like, you know, King of Sloth style and all. But when he gets down to it, he can manipulate people into thinking that he's an easy target. And he always just manages to win. He always manages to get under people's skin, make them make mistakes, and take advantage of it. And then outperforms them in like almost every category to like a surprising effect. So this is why Orange Cassidy winning this match is probable. Like, to be fair, everybody winning this match so far that I've talked about, I've listed all their pros and cons, or at least just the pros of it. Orange Cassidy is the outlier in this match where it's like, you can say, oh, Orange Cassidy will not do well against XYZ person. Like, everybody behind them, they have strengths against Orange Cassidy. The problem is, Orange has overcame these odds before, and so it's the wild card prediction if anybody wants to choose Orange Cassidy on that front. But another person coming down the ring in COEW Wrestling is Cedric Alexander, a wrestler who I haven't noticed. What is the word for it? Haven't seen in a while in any wrestling ring. Which is shocking, as Cedric is one of the greatest to ever step foot in like the Flyweight division or the Cruiserweight division, depending on what you would call it. And Cedric is looking at getting that form of glory. And is looking to make a big splash in COEW Wrestling. And I wish him good luck. In fact, I wish everybody good luck, but especially him for this match. Our next contestant, the lights have gone out, and it is Wesley. Again, the same situation with Orange Cassidy. Last match that I had at the special show, we're writing it off because of the fact that, like, literally nobody had a good showing in that match because Pete Dunne just won the thing immediately. So Wesley, in the same boat as Ricochet, can probably outpace Pete Dunne and anyone in this match. Ricochet and Wesley are sort of in the same boat, in my opinion, of quickness, the ability to just wiggle their way out of everything and use their speed to their advantage in this match. So they are sort of just cancel each other out. But also Wesley, like, he might be able to outsmart some people, and the recent brutality that he's shown on a different company that we will not name, he might have an advantage if he sneaks underneath the bottom rope and gets a weapon. That is legal, but the match is underway. We've got all of our contestants. I'm unsure who will win this, but I am looking forward to see it, and good luck to everybody in this match. Inverted Frankenstein from Darby Allin to Wesley. Darby Allin, the daredevil that would literally put his body on the line for any sort of, like, I wouldn't say comeuppance, but like any sort of advantage. Quickly Ricochet dropping Kyle O'Reilly on his head. Cedric Alexander almost being thrown out the ring, but catching himself to go in. Orange Cassidy and Ricochet in the corner right there. Jester also in the corner with Tyler Bate, but Tyler Bate looking to deal more punishment instead of trying to throw out. The way how the Battle Royale matches work, if you don't know wrestling, to quickly explain it, you have to throw your opponents over the top rope, not underneath, over the top rope, so that then both feet touch the floor. And in that scenario, and Tyler Bate breaking the fingers, by the way, there. Sorry about that, but good to note that. Both feet have to touch the floor for the person to be eliminated. The last person who is still inside the ring wins the match. That's how Battle Royals work. Currently, Ricochet being eliminated off the bat right there by Darby Allin and Kyle O'Reilly. Wesley with a cheap shot straight to the back of the head of Kyle O'Reilly. But Ricochet immediately being taken out of this match. Not a good sign for Ricochet after me saying that he hasn't been used to these like sort of single matches encounter. Even though it's a multi-man match, it's still technically singles because of the fact that, you know, he doesn't have a tag partner to rely on. And now he's just eliminated immediately from that. So that is interesting to note. And quickly, Kyle O'Reilly teaming up with Wesley to take down Orange Cassidy. Wesley and Kyle O'Reilly are not taking any chances with Orange Cassidy. And you know what? That is probably a good thing, is to not like underestimate Orange Cassidy, because that's usually the downfall of many people. Jester eliminating Cedric Alexander with a clothesline over the ropes and a shotgun drop kick to Darby Allin. Immediately now we're down to 6 people. Jester fighting Tyler Bate in the corner. Kyle O'Reilly with a double underhook suplex taking down to the canvas. Immediately with clothesline to the back of the head, taking down Wesley and Kyle O'Reilly. Righteous DDT from Tyler Bate to Jester. And a deadlift German suplex. Well, not really deadlift, just more of an arcing suplex there. Jester quickly with a drop kick, like, leap over. Wesley trying to eliminate Darby Allin, getting him to the outside, trying to push him out with his little feet, his delicious little feet, but Darby quickly elbowing it, getting back into the ring. Almost eliminated there, but Darby is still in the fight. Darby Allin now going after Jester, quickly landing in some stiff strikes, knocking Jester onto his knees before going after Tyler Bate and looking to stomp him in the back of the head. Jester and Darby still battling out. Orange Cassidy taking down Wesley there for a second, and is now looking for a quick Dragon Sleeper in a match which has no submissions. Even if Wesley taps out, it doesn't eliminate him. He has to be thrown over the ropes. Pinfall and submissions don't work. And Jester with the second elimination taking out Darby Allin. Jester again proving that he's doing a lot of the work in this match and proving that he is a top tier competitor, or at least proving himself in COEW wrestling. And quickly Orange Cassidy takes out Cedric Alexander, who tried to eliminate him. An orange punch straight to Jester. A thing that I also want to point out, which I didn't point out before because I had to commentate every moves. Tyler Bate is busted open, I think, from Jester's forearm or elbow straight to the eye. And as you can see from the side of his head, his eyebrow or temple has been busted open. Blood, initially for wrestlers, it can give you adrenaline, it can give you the power to, you know, be motivated. And quickly Kyle O'Reilly and Tyler Bate working to take out Jester there, who was being a problem in this match for them, eliminating 2 people earlier on. Kyle O'Reilly being backdrop driver by Orange Cassidy. But yeah, the blood gives you an initial adrenaline boost, but can wear you out and make you feel woozy and dizzy the more you bleed in this match. So Tyler Bate needs to make sure that he can stay on top of his opponents and get them out as fast as possible. Orange Cassidy looking to take out Kyle O'Reilly, and he does. It is now Orange Cassidy versus Tyler Bate, who's bleeding from the forehead as well, not just the temple. This man has got 2 cuts. Orange Cassidy quickly ducking underneath him. Jumping over, going down underneath again. Orange Cassidy managed to dodge out the way. Kick to the leg, hamstrings area. And now looking to eliminate Orange Cassidy. Looking to throw him over. Orange looking like he's barely holding on. Orange being over the ropes. All he needs to do is just kick him out underneath. He has one hand on the ropes. But Orange Cassidy quickly getting back in after the near elimination that we have just saw. Orange Cassidy now looking to hit a Hurricane Runner. No, Stun Dog Millionaire with a stunner just to make sure he is down for the count. Looking to throw him to the outside of the ring. Nope, Snapmare into the canvas. Looking for the kick to the chest there, a Pele kick, but that didn't really work. Tyler Bate quickly getting up out of it. Looking for the Tyler Driver 91. I think that's the correct date, but it is the Tyler Driver. And now looking to throw out Orange Cassidy. Could he win? And he does. We're going to have Pete Dunne versus Tyler Bate at the next week's show for the Cult of Ed Wrestling Flyweight Championship. Tyler Bate is a bit bloody. Is there blood coming out of his eye? Oh, I think it's dripping down into his eyes. We're going to get him a little bit of a band-aid in the backstage. But well done to Tyler Bate for winning this match. And we will see you next week against Pete Dunne. That match is going to be fucking glorious, if it's to anything to go by from their past encounters.